Neither did I feel drowsy or something of that sort. I just felt comfortable. I felt myself.
Oh, I was very happy to know that I was, able to see again.
Hello, I'm Dr. Midley, and I'll share with you a brief history of my starting of practice, which happened in a clinic just down the road. The old clinic, the facilities were fairly limited, and surgically, the main surgery was cataract along with the ECCE and subsequently the SICS methods of surgery. So it was a typical bread and butter general ophthalmology practice. I had decided right in the beginning of my career that innovation, higher technology and progress is going to be the rule for me. So anything new that comes in the realm of cataract surgery would be mine. And MICS has always been my passion for the last couple of years, ever since the MICS machines and the MICS compatible lenses have been available in the market. Micro-incision cataract surgery is understood to be any surgical technique where the incision size is 2 millimeters or less. In terms of sheer technology, it removes the same cataract through an incision size which is about 40% smaller. Of how do you evacuate the same mass through a smaller aperture without compromising on too many things? Two things come to our rescue here. One primarily is the software, and second, a small change in the technique of surgery. These two challenges, if we overcome, MICS is as easy as the normal 2.8 millimeter standard phaco surgery. The surgically induced astigmatism is extremely low or nil. So whatever the astigmatism is, it remains, or the introduction of surgical astigmatism is not present. Second, the anterior chamber or the area we work in is much deeper simply because the egress of fluid outside is much more controlled. Of course, you need to make your side port pretty small as well. Having done so, you get a large anterior chamber to work in. So it's like enlarging your office or being in a more comfortable workspace. The third advantage to the surgeon is that the space between the posterior capsule and the endothelium is also increased, which means that your safety margins are much higher and probably you'll break much fewer posterior capsules. Using an MICS lens, toric or non-toric, it is possible for me to promise and deliver 95% of the times glasses-free 6x6 vision for distance. Second, the wound incision size itself is very small, which means very substantially safer as well. It gives me the confidence to rehabilitate and ambulate my patients very fast. I actually give them the reading glasses the day before the surgery and encourage them to start reading a couple of hours after the surgery. So they're back to their normal work very, very quickly on the same day, except of course if there's a retinal problem. So the physical benefit of quick recovery back to normal almost instantaneously, followed by a very early and a sharp visual recovery compared to the larger incision surgeries, are two of the main advantages which the patients are willing to pay for and nowadays begin to expect from my practice. When done well, my patients feel that it's not like a surgery at all. I've had the opportunity to test the vision 1 hour after surgery, and if the pupils are not too large, they can read as much as 612 618, 6.9 sometimes.
Well, in the operation theatre, I didn't feel scared. I was quite comfortable. I was quite comfortable and relaxed. All that I knew, I got onto a table, and then within 15 minutes, I was over with it.
But this was something without an injection. I never felt any instrument on me.
Before the cataract surgery, things were blurred. I couldn't see it clearly. But after the surgery, yes, 101%. It was very clear, and I was really thrilled and it was amazing.
Doctor told me you'll be back again like you were 20 years old. I said, oh, that would be great to read like that again. So, and it all really came true because I'm able to read so well, no problem at all. No blurred visions anymore.
Only those who keep up with technology survive in practice. If you don't keep up with technology, you get left behind. And he who does a better job than you tomorrow survives. These lenses are made of a hybrid material. They go through an extremely small 1.8 millimeter incision. They're easy to implant. One has to learn the docking method. Once done, it's very comfortable. Zeiss also provides us with a very good platform, the Visalis 100 and the Visalis 500 machines, which are both designed for and very compatible with micro-incision cataract surgery. Their fluidics, even at low vacuum, performs very well for cataracts up to grade 3. This combination of a machine, appropriate MICS tubings and appropriate lenses makes it a very good match. I must acknowledge that it was very kind of the officers from Zeiss to give me the starter kits as well as the necessary technical inputs from other surgeons who have already done MICS and had been through their learning curve of MICS. So the starter kits are very useful, and it gives me all the necessary hardware as well as the software to graduate fairly quickly with minimum learning difficulties into MICS surgery. I was quite surprised to find that not merely are there takers, but more and more, but there's a gradual shift of more patients opting for MICS surgery despite the higher price. One wonders whether the return on investments will work out. I can say that it recovers it very fast. Not just the money we invest in the MICS phaco machines, but also in the extra cost of the lenses. very pleased to be within the forefront of change, and in some ways it's our duty too to keep up with the best and deliver the best as far as is possible.
After the surgery, it was very clear. It was amazing, actually, the surgery.
Doctor told me you'll be back again like you were 20 years old. I said, oh, that would be great. And it all really came true because I'm able to read so well.